And what I mean by that is, I'm incredibly lucky to have been born at a time where, if I'd been born 10 years later, I think it would have been really hard for Surf Simply to create the kind of brand awareness that we did, because there's so much noise on the internet. If I was born 10 years earlier, the internet wasn't around and we couldn't have created that brand awareness. I mean, it's so lucky just to have been born when I was born, but I was also lucky to have been born with a brain that when I stood on the beach and was doing these surf lessons was interested in the project of trying to connect these dots together in terms of a coaching methodology. I could have not been born with a brain that was interested in doing that, So in that way, I mean, it's all luck, right? But it's also, you have to work incredibly hard. I've worked as hard as anyone that I've ever met for like 20 years in order to build this business. And so I think it's important to acknowledge it's all luck, because it allows you to be much more compassionate towards people that are less lucky than you and have a lot more humility around what might seem to be on the surface your successes, especially when everyone around you is telling you, oh, you're so great, you're such a kind of an entrepreneurial genius, and it's so easy to get caught up in your own. If you're someone who most of your friends are on your payroll, you can pretty much guarantee that unless you put some guardrails in place for yourself, you're probably going to turn into an asshole. So I think remembering it's luck and that you need to have humility, I think is important.